Hey everybody, it's Aquila, and welcome to a Lefty Knitter podcast, episode 163, I think? Not sure. I do this all the time. I will correct myself if I'm wrong. How are you? I hope you're well. Today is Thursday already, so I'm late in recording. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I like to record through the week, doing little clips of whatever I'm up to, and then I smush it all and post on Saturday. This week I had a bonus episode, if you want to call it a bonus, but I unboxed my vintage rigid heddle loom. I got this loom from a family member of a coworker, I should say, and it was completely sealed. I unboxed it. I'll put an iCard up here so you can go to that if you want to see it. I am going to just show you a glimpse of it. And I'm excited to try it. I already had responses and people talking to me about YouTube videos I should watch and tips and tricks, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you to everyone. This is a new to me craft and not quite super new. I've just never done it on like an actual table loom or something like that. I don't remember the name of it, and if I can find a picture, I'll insert it here. I have just a tapestry type loom, and you can't do a whole lot of bigger stuff on it. It's strictly for that size. So I have one of those. It's actually packed up at my dad's when we thought we were moving, and now who knows what's happening. So it'd be nice to get it back, and I might, but for now, I'm really excited to be playing with this guy. It is called the Erica, and it's a 25-inch loom. I paid $50 to my coworker. I just didn't know what to offer, so I said $50, and she was like, sure. So it is made by Northfield Company, which I don't think they're in. I don't think they're around anymore. I also got a little confused when I was searching this loom because Louette actually makes an Erica loom. Now, I don't know if they inherited the Erica style. I don't know. I'm not sure. If somebody knows that's into history and that kind of thing, please let me know, because it will be interesting to find out about my loom. So I feel like I talked about it in that video. I feel like I got a good deal for this loom. It didn't come with a peg, a warping peg, so I did buy one of those, and I have clamps to hold this thing down that we just have in our home, so I'll be okay with that. Let me just show you. This guy is, I feel like I need to name all my tools, like big things like this. So it might just be the Erica. I mean, I think that's just what I'm going to call it. But it is an 8-dent loom. So I'm going to try warping up this. I'm going to try warping this up today. I have a bunch of cotton that I bought for various different types of things, so I dug that all out and I'm going to try it. I had bought some this is now kind of acquisitions. Everything gets thrown in just as it goes. I had bought some sugar and cream. So I thought I was going to start with this, but I think I'm going to start with some of the other ones I have. I really would like to make some dish towels. That is like my ultimate goal. And these are beautiful colors. Now, I talked about that enough. Let's get into some other things that you've already seen if you're returning. I'm working on John's socks. They are the fruit stripe gum socks. And I'll have all the links down below for the pattern name and the designer, because I can never remember those things. The last time you guys saw this, I was still on sock number 1. And guess what? I am now on sock number 2, although number 1 is not quite finished. The fruit stripe gum sock reminds you of when, or maybe you didn't, you used to weave your gum wrappers together. Do you remember that? So that's what that looks like. It looks really great with the self-striping. And I was here. See my stitch marker? That was a gift. So I finished the toe. It's going to be a pretty long sock. I believe the leg and the foot are going to be around the same. I've left myself enough yarn in this yarn to put in heels. I thought about doing a different color heel or a toe, a heel, a different color heel. Yes, I was correct the first time. And I don't think I'm going to do that. I just weighed out my yarn. So this is like 40 grams, leaving myself, maybe I went a little further. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember now. But started the second one. So now I'll move my marker. I have this little ball left. Oh, I didn't talk about that. This is the colorway Johnny Bow Dyes by Theresa of Pretty Twisted Yarns, which you should go check her out. She has a podcast. She dyes all kinds of yarn, self-striping. And she's been doing a lot of really fun, all kinds of different yarns. So you should definitely check it out. I've started the second one. Let's see. Let's compare how much I have to do. Ooh, I don't have much more of the pattern left. Look at that. Just a couple. They don't match, and I'm okay with that, and so is John. So, and they're glittery. Making him wear glittery socks. He doesn't care. He has like all kinds of funky glittery shoes and all kinds of stuff. So we are that family. The only other thing I have to show you at this moment is I hot glued my hat that I tufted. So I went to Joann's. My birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, me. I went to Joann's. I took off. I went there and I got some things I needed. I knew I was going to open that, so I got this. And then I bought some backing fabric. I wasn't sure what to buy, considering I didn't think this was going to go on the floor. It's kind of too small. So I ended up buying kind of like an upholstery fabric, and that is what's on the back of this. So I'm going to hold this up and show you guys. So I have a Tufting Gun made by Tuft Love. It's the Cut Pile Spider. And yeah, let me show you. Oh, this was another acquisition. I'll just show you that in a minute. It has uncurled itself some after I have cut and glued. I've glued down the muslin. You trim it and then you glue it down in pieces. And I've done that. It's pretty big. That would be a funny screenshot. Okay, sorry. This, I glued all that down with my hot glue gun, and then I traced out the shape and I glued down the back of the fabric. Again, I don't think I'm going to put this on the floor. It's kind of too small for like a rug for somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. And I might just end up hanging it on my wall in my craft room downstairs. I almost wish I didn't do the pom-pom that color because it's like such a stark contrast. But I love it. That's all I have to show you. So one more acquisition, only because I was asked by a coworker. She knows I make hats. She knows I've told her that I have the machine because she was like, have you seen that video of the girl making that hat? And I was like, I have. The one that went like super viral, and you could not find this yarn for a very long time. I think in this colorway. Maybe not all the colorways, but definitely this colorway because of that video. Super viral. And so my coworker asked, you make me that? And I was like, sure. So I actually couldn't find this yarn either at regular. Sometimes Walmart has, well, Walmart carries Red Heart, Michael's carries Red Heart. I just could not find this color. Went to Joann's, and I believe this is the correct color. Sorry, hair on my glasses. It's the Red Heart Super Stripes, Super Saver Stripes, and this is the Retro Stripes. So she also wants a pom-pom made out of the same color. So I will be, it's now way too warm for hats. So I'm now in no rush, and she's told me it is no rush. So yeah. I turned 40 yesterday. Not that you guys really care about my age. And I've never been a very like girly girl, but I ended up deciding I really need to like up my beauty game. I'm not quite sure if that's even the word. I just feel like I need to do more self-care Maybe that's what it is. I have been one of those people who wash their hair every day. Every day. I know it's terrible. Don't come at me. I know it's bad. I do. I've always washed my hair in the mornings. So like I sleep and then the next morning I feel like a grease monkey. I bought myself some dry shampoo. I am not feeling wonderful today. Today is day 2 and I feel like a complete grease monkey, and I'm just gonna have to like, I think I gotta just break the routine. Is that what needs to happen? I need to break the routine of washing my hair every day, go to every other day and see where that goes. I also know I need to try different dry shampoos because not every product works for every person. But I did also buy, my hair is naturally wavy. Like, I don't know, you can, but it's also frizzy. So I was been that person that just uses a brush through my hair. So I bought one of those really nice wide tooth combs. So when I do wash my hair, I'll use that. And then I did buy some wave defining lightweight air dry cream because I don't blow dry my hair. Air dry every day, all day. I used to blow dry my hair every day when I was in like my 20s. I don't do that no more. I don't have time for that. Who has time for that? I mean, people make time for that. I don't make time for that. That is not something I make time for. So I figure if I can use some product that will help me get through every other day. I mean, maybe you guys have the same issue. Did you guys ever have to go from like washing your hair every day and then breaking that cycle? I don't know. It probably takes time. My body is going to have to like adjust. Okay. More than you all needed to know because this is not a beauty podcast. So until the next time, bye. Aquila here, later in the day. I was so anxious to warp this thing and I did it wrong. I didn't fully understand everything, and even though I watched a bunch of videos, this loom looks different than all the other rigid head looms that I was kind of looking at, so I didn't quite understand. So let me show you what I've already done wrong, and I'm gonna take this off and throw it away because I already cut all the warps and I might be able to salvage it. But I don't think I'll be able to salvage it. Oh well. All right, let me show you. So this is the front of the loom. This is where you would weave. And this is the back of the loom. Can you see what I did already? Can you see what I did? People that weave might know. I did not put the beams over the warp beams over the round beams. This one I did. So these hold on the beam, and I put it over this one, see? But I didn't put it over on the back one. And because of that, these threads should be above this, and it makes my up position and down position not quite right. So, yep. Lesson number 1 learned. That's okay. It's okay. I gotta learn. There's gonna be like the only sad thing I guess is you can't really salvage. I don't know how I could salvage this. Once I take it apart, maybe I can see, but I've tied these pretty tight and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them apart. But, all right, there we go. Lesson number 1. Fail number 1. Learning experience number 1. There we go. That's the best way to say it. Probably not the best setup. Today is Friday the 13th. Please make sure you are taking care of yourselves. Please, please, please. If you can, wear a mask if you're in a situation where you feel uncomfortable. It's just running rampant in my kids' school, so I'm just like, I'm sitting down at my cranking table. I have an Erlbacher gear heart, if you don't know, because you might be new, and if you're Sorry, crazy hair. If you're not new, then you might know already. But it is now end of the day, and I am gonna crank an order that I have. I've never, I can't think of what both of the yarns were. Okay, Holly Press Fibers. Never had that. I've never cranked their yarn or seen their yarn, I don't think. And the other yarn I believe I have cranked before, and that is Nomadic yarn. So it's a striping. I'm pretty sure it would be a striping yarn. I think that's all she dyes is striping. And I don't know if Holly Press is. So we'll find out. But I'll show you a little bit of this. So I'm not giving you names, obviously. I'm not telling you my customer's name, but I am doing one of the listings in my shop is to do you split the skein in half, and it's a 50-gram tube, and it has 2 inches of ribbing at the top. So then the ribbing's already done. All you have to do is insert heels and toes, and you're done. So let's see how my arm does today, because I had to have my physical today. Doctor said I was okay, but you know, blood work hasn't been done yet. But he was looking at my records and he's like, it looks like you haven't had your full set of hepatitis B shots. And I was like, oh. And he saw one in there from like 1996, which makes sense because I went to a foreign country as an exchange student, so I probably did get it then. And then another one in 2015, it's a series of 3 apparently, and I had it in 2015, which makes sense too because I was pregnant. And then if the third record was just lost, well, it was lost, I guess. So he was like, it won't hurt if you get a 4th shot of it, but now the third one will be documented. And I was like, okay. So I did get a shot, so my arm doesn't feel sore, but we'll see, because I crank with my right hand. Yeah, I should be fine. I don't see why not. But all right, let's do this. I talked way too much just to tell you I was cranking an order. have not cranked in a very long time. I was very nervous, but I still did the 20. I set it up, did the ribbing, and did that in 20 minutes. I was pretty proud of that. So I have not taken it off. I figured I would take it off with you guys. So where is... So I use fishing line as like a ripcord. You just find the opposite of the two ends. I had a feeling this one might stick a little. It was tight when I was doing it. Nope. Nope. It is, oh, there it goes. Bank! And then it just comes off. And I reuse all of my waste yarn. And there you go. So 2x2 or 1x1 rib for 20 rows. They just have to weave that end in. It's secure. It's not going anywhere. This is beautiful. Bump. There we go. Now I gotta do 3 more of these. So, all right. It is Saturday, I don't know what day today is. The 14th of Saturday.
The 14th of Saturday.
The 14th of May.
Enjoy it. Have a drink.
Okay, it's midday through Saturday. I need to wrap up this video so it can get posted. We decided to go to the nature center, and we thought it was still going to be like raining, and it wasn't. It would have been nice if it was raining. We all wore our boots because it was going to be fun, but it was muddy, so we needed it. So it was the same place that in the previous videos I showed you the fairy festival, that nature center. We love going there. And we ended up getting more honey because we needed local honey. And we found fiddler ferns. I'll insert a picture here if you don't know what a fiddler fern is. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I only have a little bit of progress to show you on actual hand knitting, and that's on John's socks. I need to thank Andy. Andy purchased the cardigan pattern for your sweater, so I can start it.
Why did Andy purchase?
For my birthday. So she bought me the pattern. I was here last time, and now I'm all the way up here. I need to do like 17 plain stockinette stripes before the toe, and it goes so fast. It goes so fast. So there we go. I'll move my marker again. Okay. I have machine knitting. So I'll show you guys that. I hadn't worked on my machine in a while, and I had an order I had to crank. And I did just an Instagram live video where I was cranking, and yeah, so I also posted like, I'm saying like and a lot. I posted a Instagram reel of that yarn also. It was for a customer. It was a yarn that was sent to me to be cranked. So that's gonna go out hopefully, well, it should go out Monday. Shouldn't have a problem. Why are you wiggling your toes on me? Okay. All right, but I was on my machine, and I had finished these socks except for Kitchener'ing the toe. It's the only thing I didn't do. And I Kitchener'd the toe the other night, and I went to do the other toe, and I must have already Kitchener'd the other sock, but I did not crank these last night. So I think I've actually shown you guys the first sock, but it's been a while. This... I was experimenting with this. So I did a picot hung hem, and then I was experimenting with the type of heel that I was doing. And the heel, since you're going this way, you do like a deep heel for the top part and then a regular part on the bottom. And I guess if you used cooler colors, it might look better. I don't know. But I thought I would try it. And then this is... Gosh, I can't think of the name of yarn. It is Queensland? I think it's Queensland yarn. So yeah, I have these. These will just be mine. I was experimenting with the heel so I could try it on my foot. That's where we are with that. But the tops are too loose. I think I need to start doing my hung hems with the heel spring on. I know a lot of people crank their whole sock with the heel spring on. All right. I do have another pair to show you, and these were actually cranked with the heel spring on the whole time. And I will show you what happens if you don't have the heel spring on. So this pair is Brediculous Yarns, and I don't remember the colorway name, but it's Brediculous Yarns. I don't know what my screenshot's gonna be. We'll figure that out later, I guess. But I wanted to do some heel tab shorties, so that's what I made here. And the heel spring was on the whole time for these. And I'll show you the difference, because I didn't rip out the first one, and I was like, oh, this is not good at all. So I will rip this out and make a whole nother set, because you can make, I believe I can get 2 pairs of socks out of 100 grams if I do shorties. Let me tuck that back in. That's a hot mess. So I'm gonna just rip these out. It'll be fine. I can join yarn on my machine pretty well. And the other thing I didn't realize, and I had the pattern for this, but I didn't look at it before I tried it. You do a deep heel when you do the no tab or the no show tab socks, which means the heel is deeper here. Well, the whole heel really. And that helps them from slipping down in your socks. I did not do that with this sock, and I didn't do the heel spring on, so it makes a huge difference. Look how floppy that is. It's just everywhere. And it's super big, where this one is nice and tight on the blocker. So there's the difference. So you can tell the difference much more in person, I think, than you can probably on this video. That's the only other things I have that I knit, but I did acquire something because I think I needed something better for doing finishing on my tufted projects. So I ended up buying, it comes in this leather case, I'll show you. It's Maker and Market is the brand, and I just got them on Amazon. Maker and Market. They are called duckbill scissors, and I've seen people use these before, but I've never owned a pair. So they're raised up for the handle, so when you're cutting across, your hand isn't hitting. Because, you know, with regular scissors, your hand is even with the blade. And they're called duckbill because of the shape they are. Although it kind of looks like a pelican. I should call them pelican bill scissors. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. I'm gonna cut his leg hair in a minute if he falls asleep. John was inspired this morning and he has yarn to show, but he didn't video it, so we're gonna do it on this video right after this clip. So other than that, did anybody watch Our Father? Documentary on Netflix? I have no words. I have no words. I can't even... You have to watch till the end to get the final number of how many siblings this fertility doctor decided to impregnate with his sperm. And all these people, I mean, I guess back in the day, he just thought it wasn't going to be a big deal. I don't know what he thought, honestly. But then, you know, 23andMe and Ancestry.com was a thing. And now all these, people's lives were ruined. If you haven't watched it and you like watching documentaries like that, you should check it out, because I definitely could not fall asleep. I oh my God. Yeah. So, and then other than that, what have we been watching? We've been watching, oh, what's the new show? You want to sit up and talk real quick? Come on. Sit up and talk.
No, I don't want to sit up and talk.
I thought you were going to be in this episode. Okay, well, he's been rewatching The Wire, and we've been watching the new show...
Season 3.
Something in the City. Something in the City?
Sex in the City.
It's not Sex in the City.
Miranda.
And it's all about the gun. We haven't really gotten fully into it yet.
We Own This City. It's about Baltimore's corrupt gun task
force. Yeah, there you go. What was it called again?
We own this city.
We own this city.
Goodness gracious.
Interesting, and it's definitely like a drama. So we have to intermix stuff with it, or at least I have to, because too much drama, too much about our corrupt city.
It's a true story.
I know! And I love documentaries, but it's not quite documentary.
It's by the same guy that did The Wire.
It is. Same people that did The Wire. Okay.
And some of the same characters.
Yeah, some of the same actors.
Marlowe's in it.
Marlowe, if you've watched The Wire, apparently.
Marlowe's a bad mamma jamma dude in The Wire.
Okay, people are only hearing you.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not camera ready.
Do you hear that? He's not camera ready.
I haven't put any rouge on.
Wow. Okay. He'll be on in a minute. I'm going to stop now. We'll talk to you in a minute. Everybody loves Johnny Bo.
Doubtful.
Yeah, they love Johnny Bo. They love Luna, too. Luna was the hit. Everybody loves a Luna tuna.
Luna was the hit of what?
All the people here. She is such a good guy.
Were all these people there?
No. I'm just saying. Okay, you have yarn to show that's not dry. So we'll have to post pictures on our Instagrams later.
It's dry-ish.
It's not dryish.
It's dry-ish.
It's still pretty wet. All right. Do you want to tell them what you were feeling this morning?
Your boobies.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't this morning. I just felt like speckling.
Felt like speckling.
Did not feel like recording.
No, sometimes you just need...
Just felt like doing it.
Yeah.
So I just did it.
Yep. All right, so...
So I did that. And then I did that.
Really?
It was good seeing you.
Oh my god. Everything looks red. It's not red. I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
It's really cool. This is all worsted?
Dicky.
It's all very wet.
That's rainbows. Yeah. I told her not to put it on here. But then she was like...
You wanted to!
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, this is it. This is all we got today, apparently. We're trying to introduce the
We're gonna
kid
watch movies.
to... What did we say?
We're gonna try to find Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Because she watched Jungle Cruise and liked it. And I was like, if you like this, you're gonna love the Jungle Cruise.
You mean Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Do I start her with Temple of Doom? I feel like I need to start
start with the first one.
No, I think I started with Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom's not the first one.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't think I've seen them all.
I don't think. No. Temple of Doom's the second one.
I don't think I've seen them all. I don't think I've seen any of them all the way through.
Indiana Jones. Last Crusade is not the first one. That was the third one. Temple of Doom. Raiders of the Lost Ark is the first one.
Oh, I don't know. Either way, we bought a bunch of snacks to try to keep her
We have
interested.
the snacks parts figured out.
Yeah.
We don't have the movie part figured out.
No, we gotta see if we can even find it. We might have to rent it.
Well, I found those freaking oatmeal raisin cookies from Tate's again.
Oh yeah, you love those.
They're crunchy. Crunchy oatmeal raisin
Yeah,
cookies.
I know.
They're so good.
It's so strange, but they're so good. Yeah.
I got M&M's to put in my popcorn. I hope I have popcorn. My wife told me in the store we have popcorn, and then when we were in the checkout line, she's like, I'm kind of second guessing myself.
Yeah, and then the card machine was down, and luckily I had cash, and all the people were in line. They just dropped their shit and they left. I cursed, I'm sorry. They dropped their stuff and just left.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, that doesn't look so good since it's still wet.
No.
I'm going to get it unraveled.
You do that.
Unraveled, Reed. I just did rainbow speckles, and then I twisted it up, and then I did black speckles, and then I said, "You done?"
Yeah. Well, you were like, should I do more? And I was like, no.
And then this one, I did a bunch of browns and some frozen blues, and then I said, "You done?" And then my wife and I were talking, and we were like, "You not done?"
Yeah, and then you just overdyed it.
I overdyed it with tobacco leaf.
Yeah, and I like it a lot. Oh my god.
I like it a lot.
You're not Jessica. You can't do that.
I'm Biscuit.
No.
I'm Biscuit.
All right. Let me get this
Angry Diddles.
edited and put up on the YouTubes.
Steer it up.
What is Luna eating?
Steer it up.
Oh god, I think she's eating an ant.
I hope so.
Cat's eating ants. It is raining again. Maryland weather. Like, why can it?
Every weekend. Dude.
Yeah. Like, why can't it rain during the week?
Sunny, beautiful during the week.
And then rain.
Rain every weekend.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I've got tasks to do outside that I should be doing.
And
but I
you're
can't
not doing them
because it's raining.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. All right. I hope everybody's day, whenever you're watching this, is going well.
And if there's any advice, if there's any husbands watching, do not let your family go to Tractor Supply with you.
Oh God. I wanted to bring home chickens.
They have baby chickens inside the Tractor Supply.
Well, not all Tractor Supplies, probably.
And I lined it up. I was like, beforehand, I was like, look, dude, we need to stop at Tractor Supply. But before anybody goes in there, we are not leaving with chickens. And they both tried to close me on chickens.
I didn't try to close you at all. I knew we weren't getting chickens. We do not have
chickens.
The space right now or the capacity of life to deal with more lives that we have to take care of. If that makes any sense.
It didn't at all. I was trying to grasp.
He's confused. Okay. I'm out of here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Give people like a ring-a-ding and check on them too. And yeah, that's it. Until the next episode.